Welcome to True Cheating Stories, the place where real-life betrayals and shocking secrets come to light. Each week we dive deep into the untold stories of love, trust and heartbreak, revealing the truth behind the lies. You won't believe the twists and turns these stories take. Are you ready to hear the truth? Hit that subscribe button, and let's uncover the stories you never saw coming. Get ready for the drama. It's about to get real. The first time I saw him, I never thought I'd be the kind of woman who cheated. But then again, I never thought I'd be the kind of woman who spent her evenings alone while her husband worked late, scrolling through Instagram and drinking cheap wine straight from the bottle. The first time I really noticed Daniel, my neighbor, was on a Tuesday. I was taking out the trash, wearing sweatpants and an old college t-shirt, no bra, hair in a messy bun. He was jogging past my driveway, shirtless, his skin glistening under the late summer sun. He stopped when he saw me, smiled. "Hey neighbor," he said, breathing hard. "You live in the blue house, right?" I nodded, suddenly aware of how I must look exhausted. Frumpy, a far cry from the polished woman I used to be before 2 kids and a dying marriage. "Yeah," I said. "I'm Lisa." "Daniel." He wiped sweat from his forehead. "You're married to Mark, right? The finance guy?" "The finance guy who's never home," I wanted to say. Instead, I just nodded again. He lingered for a second, eyes flickering over me, in a way that made my skin prickle. Then he grinned. "Well, see you around, Lisa." And just like that, he jogged off. The flirting starts. It was innocent at first. Daniel would wave when he saw me outside. Sometimes he'd stop to chat about the weather, the neighborhood gossip, how his wife, Emily, was always traveling for work. Then one day, he caught me crying on my back porch. Mark had forgotten our anniversary again, and when I called him at work, he sighed like I was an inconvenience. "You okay?" Daniel asked, leaning over the fence. I wiped my face quickly. "Yeah, just life." He didn't push, just handed me a beer from his own cooler, and sat beside me in silence. That was the moment something shifted. The first betrayal, the first time Daniel kissed me, it was in his garage. His wife was away. Mine was working late, though I suspected he was at the bar with his coworkers. We'd been talking for weeks, texting, flirting, and then, one night, he just did it. I should have stopped him. I didn't. The sickening discovery? For months, it was our dirty little secret. Daniel and I were careful. We never texted anything incriminating. We only met when our spouses were gone. I convinced myself it was just physical, that I wasn't really betraying Mark, because our marriage had been dead for years. Then my daughter, Haley, came home from a sleepover at her friend Jenna's house. "Jenna's stepdad is so cool," she said at dinner. "He took us to get ice cream and let us stay up late watching movies." I froze. "Jenna's stepdad?" "Yeah, Mr. Daniels. He lives down the street." My stomach dropped. Daniel. Jenna was his stepdaughter, which meant the other affair. I confronted Daniel the next day. "Are you sleeping with Jenna's mum?" I demanded. He didn't even deny it, just sighed and ran a hand through his hair. "Emily and I have an open marriage, Lisa. It's complicated." "Bullshit." I stormed out, disgusted not just at him, but at myself. Because the worst part, I still wanted him. The final blow. Then I found the texts. Haley had been acting strange around Jenna lately. When I checked her phone, something I never did, I saw why. Jenna had sent her a screenshot of Daniel, naked, with the caption, "My mum's BF is so hot lol." My daughter had seen him that way. And suddenly, it wasn't just about me anymore. The reckoning. I told Mark everything. Not because I wanted to save our marriage, but because I couldn't let Jenna, or Haley, or any other girl in this neighborhood be exposed to Daniel's games. Mark moved out the next week. Daniel and Emily left town shortly after. And me? I'm still here, still picking up the pieces, still wondering how the hell I didn't see the truth sooner.